Hi, welcome back. We are reading through the Bible, and today we are in the book of Proverbs, and we're on chapter 11. Real quick, before I get started, I just wanted to say today's a great example of better doing something late than not at all. Today I have had a couple of big pivots in my normal schedule, and I want to be consistent with this, not because I see Jesus or the Bible as a check mark, but because it's kind of like skipping eating or drinking enough water. You feel dehydrated or hungry. Well, I don't want to skip out on this and become spiritually hungry or thirsty. So I'm encouraging you to do the same. Better late than never. And if you miss a day, don't feel bad. Just jump right back in. So again, today we are in Proverbs chapter 11. Here we go. Dishonest scales are an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. When pride comes, then comes shame, but with the humble is wisdom. The integrity of the upright will guide them, but the perversity of the unfaithful will destroy them. Riches do not profit in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. The righteousness of the blameless will direct his way aright, but the wicked will fall by his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright will deliver them, but the unfaithful will be caught in their lust. Verse 7. When a wicked man dies, his expectation will perish, and the hope of the unjust perishes. The righteous is delivered from trouble, and it comes to the wicked instead. The hypocrite with his mouth destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge the righteous will be delivered. Through knowledge the righteous will be delivered. Do you pause and think about these statements? Like, it's not just words, right? Verse 10, when it goes well with the righteous, the city rejoices, and when the wicked perish, there is jubilation. By blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. Verse 12, he who is devoid of wisdom despises his neighbor. Have you had that happen? But a man of understanding holds his peace. A talebearer reveals secrets, but he who is of a faithful spirit conceals a matter. Where there is no counsel, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. So with verse 14, when you're making big decisions in life, do you have kind of like your wise counsel or your panel of people who you talk to about whatever is going on? These are people who will tell you what you need to hear, not just what you want to hear. It might be a spouse or a friend or a family member or all of the above. So it's a variety of people. In the multitude of counselors, there is safety. He who is surety for a stranger will suffer, but one who hates being surety is secure. A gracious woman retains honor, but ruthless men retain riches. The merciful man does good for his own soul, but he who is cruel troubles his own flesh. The wicked man does deceptive work, but he who sows righteousness will have a sure reward. Verse 19, as righteousness leads to life, so he who pursues evil pursues it to his own death. Verse 20, those who are of a perverse heart are an abomination to the Lord, but the blameless in their ways are his delight. Do you ever stop and think about like what delights the Lord and that you want to delight him? Okay, verse 21. Though they join forces, the wicked will not go unpunished, but the posterity of the righteous will be delivered. As a ring of gold in a swine's snout, so is a lovely woman who lacks discretion. Verse 23. The desire of the righteous is only good, but the expectation of the wicked is wrath. There is one who scatters, yet increases more, and there is one who withholds more than is right, but it leads to poverty. The generous soul will be made rich, and he who waters will also be watered himself. The people will curse him who withholds grain, but blessing will be on the head of him who sells it. Verse 27. He who earnestly seeks good finds favor, but trouble will come to him who seeks evil. He who trusts in riches will fall, but the righteous will flourish like foliage. He who troubles his own house will inherit the wind, and the fool will be servant to the wise of heart. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he who wins souls is wise. If the righteous will be recompensed on the earth, how much more the ungodly and the sinner? And that's Proverbs chapter 11. How did you guys do? Did you read it out loud? Have you read this one before? It's not super common. I'd love to know which verse stands out the most to you. Did you highlight anything? Please drop a comment below and let me know how you're doing. And I will see you tomorrow for Proverbs chapter 12.